Emerson Essel. His parents are Todd and Candace Essel. Emerson plans to attend Ball State University. Next we're coming is Caleb Shane. His parents are Jeff Shane and Jennifer Hart. Caleb plans to become a mechanical engineer. Next are senior members of the cheerleading squad. First one is Sarah Palmer. She's next to her grandpa, Sarah Palmer. Sarah plans to attend Grace College for social work. Next we have Haley Craig. Haley plans to attend Shrine and be an English teacher in South Korea. Next we have Jillian Hila. Jillian plans to attend IPFW for dental hygiene. Next we have Ariana Petty. Parents are Annie and Ruth Petty. Ariana plans to attend and major occupational therapy and continue to play softball. Next, we have Lexi Ramsier. Lexi plans to attend Indiana State University and major in mathematics. Next, we have Caroline Wright. Parents are Julie Wright. Caroline plans to attend IPFW for sports journalism and sports broadcasting. Next, we have Elizabeth West. Elizabeth plans to attend IPFW with major in early education and interior design. Next, we'll be recognizing senior members of the boys basketball team. First, we have Jackson Eagle. Jackson plans to attend Indiana Tech major in criminal justice. Next, we have Mitchell Fullerbeck. Mitchell plans to attend college for mechanical engineering.
All right.
The Bluffton Athletic Department of Bluffton High School would like to thank each of our seniors and their families for their commitment to Bluffton Athletics, and we wish you all the very best in your future endeavors.
You don't have any clear paper anywhere, do you? Clear paper? Yeah, I left my notebook somewhere. Shoot. Come on, let's go. What are we waiting on?
They're out there in the hallway. Hey, we had a band. Right. look pretty big.
Yeah, I wish they would put that on the program.
Thank you for logging on to this Bluffton High School sports broadcast, brought to you by WellsCountyVoice.com, a division of the Voice Enterprises. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of our sponsors you hear throughout the game, so be sure to visit their businesses and use their services as often as possible, and tell them thanks for their support. We encourage you to go to the games and support your local team, but when you just can't make it, we're here for you. Now it's time for the pregame show on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Welcome to the Tiger Den as the Bluffton Tigers get set to host the New Haven Bulldogs. I'm Scott Menser, and I'm joined, finally, by Scott Baker. I have been going solo for so long. I'm surprised I got any voice left, Scott.
Well, life is rough, you know.
Yeah, life is tough.
Yes, it is. But oh well, we're all good now.
And Scott is back, and so is the band. It is senior night.
Heck yeah.
And we're getting started early, but starting late. Started our broadcast early because it's senior night, and we got the seniors coming into the gym, but we'll actually get the tip-off a little bit late for the same reason. So we got about 10 minutes to go before we get tip-off. So about quarter till is when we should start to see some action. So we're going to queue up a few commercials, let those roll out, and Scott and I will come back and give you the pregame show.
At Adams Memorial Hospital, we care for the things that mean the most to you, your health, your family, and your community. Compassion is just as important to us as being accredited, or our Follow My Health online patient portal, or having top-of-the-line medical technology. Because at Adams Memorial Hospital, exceptional care means listening a little longer, a hug, or a kind gesture from a nurse. Compassion and medical expertise. That's Adams Memorial Hospital. Exceptional care close to you.
You care about your community, you shop local, and you enjoy personal interaction. You're doing more than spending your money, you're supporting your neighbors.
Hi, this is Carlos.
And this is Sarah from Bloomin' Boutique in Ossian. We would like to personally invite you to visit our shop, the Bloomin' Boutique, and check out all we have to offer.
At the Bloomin' Boutique, we have daily lunch specials like Taco Tuesdays, Witch Wednesdays, and Aloha Fridays. A large selection of smoothies, frappes, iced lattes, coffees, and teas.
We also carry a large selection of fresh flowers for bouquets and flower arrangements. Our shop is full of handmade, uniquely functional pottery, handmade jewelry, DeBrand's chocolates, and gifts. You don't need to go any further than the Bloomin' Boutique. Grab your latte, lunch, flowers, gifts, and chocolates all in one stop.
Support your local community by visiting Bloomin' Boutique, located at 106 South Jefferson Street in Ossian. Follow them on Facebook to view their daily lunch specials. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9 to 3 on Saturday. The Bloomin' Boutique.
This is Dan and Jane with Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
We want to remind everyone that we do in-house repair with our specialty being restoration and resetting.
Jewelry that is worn frequently over the years usually needs some TLC, prong retipping, resetting, or sizing.
It's so much fun to see the customer's reaction when they see their jewelry looking almost brand new.
Or maybe it's time for a new style. Choose from all styles of settings or let us design one just for you.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
Welcome to the new Heidi Automotive Group. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility. Now you can shop for a new Chevrolet, Buick, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, or Chrysler at the same location right here in Bluffton, Indiana. We have a huge selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and crossovers. We focus on quality, and that is why we certify our pre-owned inventory so you get more warranty, free maintenance, and peace of mind. Don't worry about your credit. We have financing options for everyone. Heidi Automotive Group, a new look, but old-fashioned integrity.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $5 flavor menu. Just $5 each when you order 2 or more. Say yes to a medium one-topping pizza. Yes to Wing Street Wings. Yes to new stuffed garlic knots. And much more. It's easy to say yes to our first ever $5 flavor menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
The $5 flavor menu is now available from your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton. To place an order, call 824-5701 or order online at pizzahut.com.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com, home of the Bluffton Tigers basketball, part of the Voice Sports Network. Now live on YouTube. Go check out our YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Sorry. Scott Menser joined by Scott Baker tonight as the Tigers still looking to get off win number 5, taking on the 16-7 New Haven Bulldogs. And it doesn't get any easier next week as the Tigers will travel to Southwood. Southwood right now is sporting a 16-4 record. So Tigers got the work cut out for them as they go down the stretch. They will open up on Wednesday, 6 o'clock start, taking on Fort Wayne Canterbury in the opening round of sectionals. Of course, we will have that game. Scott, are you going to join us for the sectional game?
Wednesday?
I
can probably make it.
At Woodland.
Oh, yeah. That should be good. Yeah.
All right. Whew, man. Tough getting him to commit, you know?
I know.
We pay you so much.
I know,
too.
Man.
You think you'd be jumping at every...
That's why my wallet's so fat, yeah.
I love it, though. Hey. Tigers, 5 wins this year. They picked up wins in the first 2 games of the season, Blackford and at South Adams. They beat Southern Wells on December 16th, knocked off Winchester December 30th. Their last win was versus Madison Grant back on January 28th. Since then, 5 L's in a row. Heritage, Eachbrook, Northfield, Belmont, and Mississinawa. Tonight, it's the New Haven Bulldogs. Bulldogs 16-7. Their losses this year at Blackhawk, Homestead, Hamilton Southeastern in tournament play. A overtime loss to Dwenger and to Huntington North back on February 4th, and they are coming off a loss at Fort Wayne Lures. This is their final game of the season. I don't know who they drew.
Sure, it's not going to be anybody easy.
Yeah, probably not in that section. We'll take a look at that sometime throughout the ball game. Coach Bruce Stevens in his third year at New Haven, 41-32 overall. Coach Benedict, 5-15 so far this year. Still stuck on win 377 in 25 years of head coaching experience. Sagan ratings tonight, New Haven 79.3. They are 16th in Class 3A. Tigers have dropped to just under 50, 49.99. Actually went up a little bit after the Mississinawa loss. Last outing, New Haven lost to Lures by 10, 69-59. Bluffton fell to Mississinawa by 8, 52-44. Mitchell Kohlenbach in that game, Scott, if you get one page back, I think he finished with 29 points.
Let's check it out.
Yep, 29 points for Mitchell. 29 of the 44.
Yep.
29 of the 44 for Mitchell Kohlenbach. Versus common foes tonight, New Haven is 5-0. Bluffton is 0-5. Strict the schedule. New Haven's schedule's pretty tough. Their opponents have 262 wins to 229 losses. Wow. Bluffton's opponents under 500, 185 wins to 225 losses. Last 30 years, Scott, what do you think the edge is?
I'm going to say New Haven's up.
New Haven?
Guessing.
They are up.
Yeah.
By how many?
15, I don't know.
By 15? They're up by 15?
I'm guessing. I don't know how many times we've played.
You always nail these stats. I'm a little disappointed in you.
22. That's a guess.
19 wins to 12 losses. New Haven is up by 7.
That's not bad.
Last meeting was a New Haven 58-44 win. Sagarin prediction tonight, Bulldogs 66, Tigers 40. But we do have the band here tonight.
Yes, we do. About time.
And it is senior night.
Hall of Fame night, too.
Is it Hall of Fame? So that's probably a halftime introduction. Yes. Bluffton seniors on the basketball squad, Mitchell Kohlenbach and Jackson Engel. They will both be in the starting lineup. Tigers looking for something to build on as they prep for Canterbury.
How is Canterbury this year?
Well,
do you have any idea?
It's funny you should ask that question.
All right. Ask and you shall receive.
They are 4-6-14.
Ooh. Hey, you never know.
You never know. Their wins, Central Noble, Northfield, who we got beat by 20, they beat.
Wow.
69-53. They beat Adams Central, who we have lost twice to.
Okay.
By 12, 52-40. They beat Columbia City.
Wow.
3A school.
Yep.
Clinton Christian and Fort Wayne Smith Academy.
Okay.
But let's look at, see if I can pull up here the Sagarin sectional ratings.
Hey, I don't think they're in anybody's conference, are they?
No, they're independent school.
That's what I thought.
All right. So, the Sagarin ratings for this sectional. East Side is number 1 at 74. Cherubusco at 68. Woodland at 65. Canterbury is 4th at 61. South Adams at 59. Bluffton at 50. And Adams Central at 50, basically. 0.2 of a point below Bluffton.
Okay.
So although they only have 6 wins, they are up on the Tigers and Saga ratings by about 11, 12 points.
Maybe a little bit tougher competition. I don't know, since they're independent.
Well, strength of schedule, according to Sagarin, Canterbury has the toughest schedule in the sectional.
Wow. That's not surprising.
So that's what Tigers have to look forward to. New Haven, their sectional includes Dwenger, Angola, Leo, Concordia, and Garrett. Right now they are 2nd in their sectional. just a couple of tenths below Dwenger. Other sectional matchups, Norwell gets a bye. They will face the winner of Belmont and Columbia City. Southern Wells will be at Westdell. And they drew the top-ranked team in the sectional, Liberty Christian.
Okay.
So that's what our sectional matchups look like.
Fun. Let's get it
I think
going. Southern
Southern Wells tips off on Tuesday, Tigers on Wednesday, and because Norwell got the bye, I don't think they play until the weekend.
They don't have byes in our sectional anymore, do they? Or we got an even amount of teams?
No, there is a bye. Woodland got the bye.
Woodland did? Okay.
So 45 seconds away, and good news is with the band, we'll be able to bring you the national anthem live.
Heck yeah.
It is senior night.
Yep.
Tigers have two seniors on the basketball squad, Mitchell Kohlenbeck and Jackson Ingle. They will both be in the starting lineup.
I think we have two going into the Hall of Fame tonight also.
Do you know who they are?
Brandon Heller, you're behind me, and Brett Grover, which I think is my brother's age, or a little bit older.
Okay.
So, two excellent athletes.
We will be on the road on Friday. Scott, are you traveling with me on Friday?
If I get off work,
I'll drive.
If I get off work in time, I will.
You can just ride with me.
I'll take my clothes.
I'll pick you up from work when you get off.
What time are you leaving Bluffton?
Oh, I don't know. I'll probably leave Bluffton about 5:30ish. You're wavering. You're wavering on me,
I
Scott.
want to.
You act like you're busy at work or something.
I should be okay. I'll take my clothes. If something comes up, I'll let you know. But otherwise, yeah, why not?
All right. All right. Here comes our starting lineups. All right, here's the starting lineups for the New Haven Bulldogs. Junior guard wearing number 2, Bakar Clark. Senior guard wearing number 5, Whitney Harris. Junior guard wearing number 22, James Gardner. Senior forward wearing number 24, Ivan Upshaw. And senior forward wearing number 34, Joey Rowan. And we will turn down the lights, turn up the crowd mic, and listen to PA announcer Mike Murray. We will now break for the national anthem. Brought to you by the Bluffton Pep Band. Crowd is fired up tonight. Again, the Tigers' starting lineup tonight: Kohlenbeck, Baumgartner, Coral, Eisenhut, and Jackson Engel. 2 seniors getting the start tonight: Mitchell Kohlenbeck and Jackson Engel. Gabe Eisenhut inserted in the starting lineup about a handful of games ago.
It's good to see.
And we're just about ready for the opening tip. Like Max Coral will be jumping against Whitney Harris. And we're underway. New Haven will handle the opening tip. James Gardner will handle the ball. They'll drop it down low on the block, turns and scores easily is Whitney Harris. And New Haven will put a little pressure on in the backcourt.
1-2-2-1.
Tigers break, and they'll set up the offense for the first time tonight. Baumgartner will handle. Loses it, gathers it back up. Finds Kohlenbeck. Kohlenbeck in the paint, will stop. Dump it out to Engel. Engel spins at the elbow, looking for some help, and is going to turn it over. Ricard Clark brings it back this direction for the Bulldogs.
Wow.
And a drive to the bucket and count it?
Yes. They got to solve that real quick. Could be a long night if they don't.
Foul is on Eisenhut. Harris to the line. And converts the three-point play. It's 5-0. Get my scoreboard right here. 6:47 to go in the first quarter. Kohlenbeck picks up his dribble. Eisenhut as they try to get it out of the backcourt.
They better hurry.
He'll go over top to Coral. Coral's going to get double teamed in front of the Bulldog bench. They find Eisenhut underneath.
Good play.
Eisenhut with the easy bucket. Quickly back the other direction. Baseline drive is Rowan. He's going to throw it away in the hands of Eisenhut.
Boy, Gabe was out of bounds by a foot, too. They missed that.
Kohlenbeck backs up. Dumps it off to Baumgartner. Over to Coral. Down in the corner, Kohlenbeck. Again, Mitchell, 29 points against Mississinewa. Pretty much accounted almost for every Bluffton point in the second, third, and fourth quarter. Eisenhut is going to be long on the attempt. And Rowan, that's Upshaw. And they find Harris on the block. 7-2.
He's got them all. Boys, you better hurry.
Oh, they almost threw it away. Baumgartner gets in the paint, but goes outside with a Coral for three. It's long. Kohlenbeck with the board. Goes back outside to Baumgartner.
Good move.
Eisenhut, ooh.
He had
almost traveled. Got it down to Coral. Goes back outside. Engel for three. There we go. Jackson Engel. On senior night, Jackson drains the three. 7-5 with 5 minutes to go.
Good for him. Yep, good for him.
Jackson hasn't gotten a ton of minutes this year. I'm sure that feels really good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
Long three by Rowan.
That's 35 foot.
Pulls down the rebound. Mitchell to Gabe, right side, Baumgartner. Evan goes back outside. Eisenhut to Bumgarner. Boy, Scott, against a team like this, Eisenhut for 3, can't get it to go. Do you think you want to limit the possessions?
Yeah. But if you have a good shot inside, I mean, I don't know how big those guys are, but they look like they're pretty big. I mean, we've had a couple chances where we could get a layup, but we keep passing it back out. I like to see us go to the hole a little more and put it up at least. Get to the free throw line.
Joey Rowan to the line. And makes the first. 8-5. Just about halfway through the first. Second is good. Bulldogs up by 4. And again, they'll keep that pressure on.
We're getting close. I'm watching the clock. Woo! That was 10 seconds when he threw that pass.
We tipped out of bounds by New Haven. Stays Tiger basketball, but they're having trouble getting into the front court.
New Haven's a quick team.
Kohlenbeck will find it across the timeline. Into the corner. Coral inside the top circle, left side Bumgarner. Max Coral for 3.
It's 2 tonight for Bluffton.
And the lead is 1. And Harris goes back to the block. And, boy, you almost wonder why they don't go down to the block every possession.
Was that 2 or 3? I didn't catch that.
Coral was 3.
The last one was 2, wasn't it? Okay.
2.
Gardner?
Harris.
Harris, okay, thank you.
Just under 3 minutes to go in the first. Bumgarner back outside. Diving effort. Tigers turn it over. Harris again with another bucket.
He's got them all but 2. Better get it over, guys. Yep.
And they do not. 10-second violation.
We've been flirting with it the past couple of 3 possessions, I'll tell you.
Paul McConnell in for Gabe Eisenhut. Number 4, Keshawn Moore in for New Haven, along with Demario Robinson, number 30. 2:28 to go here in the first quarter, 13-8. This is Robinson to Gardner. Robinson, left side Moore. They go down low. Oh,
nice.
Good ball movement.
Wow.
Under 2 to go in the first. Tigers break. Bumgarner open for 3. Yes! Evan Bumgarner for 3. And the Tigers' long ball right now is keeping them in it. Off the glass and good as Harris. Wow. Timeout Tigers.
I've run out of room for him.
We'll take a quick break.
At Adams Memorial Hospital, we care for the things that mean the most to you, your health, your family, and your community. Compassion is just as important to us as being accredited, or our Follow My Health online patient portal, or having top-of-the-line medical technology. Because at Adams Memorial Hospital, exceptional care means listening a little longer, a hug, or a kind gesture from a nurse. Compassion and medical expertise. That's Adams Memorial Hospital. Exceptional care close to you.
.133 to go in the first, 17-11. Tigers basketball coming out of the Bluffton timeout. Gardner knocks it out of bounds. And they get it to Kuhlenbeck. Coral to Baumgartner as they break. Coral in the corner finds McConnell. McConnell goes up top. Kuhlenbeck, Engel, Baumgartner.
Well, I'm going to say Harris is at least 6'8" because McConnell's 6'7". He looks like he's a little taller than him.
And we get a foul call. This is going to be the first New Haven foul tonight.
It's on Moore.
45 seconds to go in the first. Baumgartner looked like it went off his foot. It's going to be New Haven basketball, 40 seconds left. Moore brings it up. This is Gardner. 25 seconds. More directing some traffic here. Gardner for three. Wow. Pulling back with the rebound. And Bluffton continues to struggle holding on to the basketball. Scott, you keep the track of turnovers over there?
I have us with 4 so far. New Haven with 1.
5.6 seconds left in the first, 17-11. New Haven. Corner three is no good. That's going to end the first quarter of play. Bulldogs 17, Tigers 11. They'll be right back.
This is Dan and Jane with Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
We want to remind everyone that we do in-house repair with our specialty being restoration and resetting.
Jewelry that is worn frequently over the years usually needs some TLC, wrong retipping, resetting, or sizing.
It's so much fun to see the customer's reaction when they see their jewelry looking almost brand new.
Or maybe it's time for a new style. Choose from all styles of settings or let us design one just for you.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
The Bowling Center in Bluffton has Friday Night Trio League for ages 4 through 19 with sign-ups going on now. This 10-week league is at 7 p.m. on Fridays for $8.25 per week for 3 games and shoes. Also on Friday, it's Friday Fun from noon to 6 p.m. Bowl for just $1 and shoe rental is only 50 cents. The Bowling Center, 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton. Visit bowlbluffton.com. Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. 17-11 New Haven. Tigers basketball to open up the second quarter. On the floor for the Tigers, it's Eisenhut, Coral, McConnell, Kohlenbeck, and Bumgardner. Max Coral for 2.
Putting a little press on ourselves.
Only a 4-point lead, Scott. We're hanging pretty tight.
Yes,
here.
we are. I'm impressed so far.
And there is Harris again. Does he still have all their points?
All but 2. Got 17.
Tigers down by 6. And Evan just about got picked, but New Haven's going to turn it back over. Riley Johnston in for Bumgardner. Tigers will throw it in the backcourt. Kohlenbeck will bring it forward. Johnston over to Eisenhut.
Nice.
More on Eisenhut. Gives it up to Kohlenbeck. Max Coral spins in the paint.
There you go.
Jumper, get down. Ooh,
good move. Real good move.
Second New Haven foul. Coral to the line. Demario Robinson with the foul, his first, team's second. First one rims out. Max will get another. Zach Cummins' first appearance tonight. And the second is good. 5-point edge for New Haven. Cedric Mitchell with the bucket. Tigers timeout. They'll be back.
Welcome to the new Heidi Automotive Group. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility. Now you can shop for a new Chevrolet, Buick, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, or Chrysler at the same location right here in Bluffton, Indiana. We have a huge selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and crossovers. We focus on quality, and that is why we certify our pre-owned inventory so you get more warranty, free maintenance, and peace of mind. Don't worry about your credit. We have financing options for everyone. Heidi Automotive Group, a new look, but old-fashioned integrity.
Tigers coming out of the timeout. Down by 7. Eisenhut has it poked away right in the hands of Kohlenbeck. Good three-pointer by Mitchell Kohlenbeck.
Nice.
And we're back down the 4. Tigers
keeping it
playing
close.
The Bulldogs tough.
Yes, they are. I thought he had that bounce.
Can't answer the other end, but they get an offensive board.
Threw that away. Nice tip.
(21-17) New Haven. They've led from the start, but Tigers hanging around. Tigers get the turnover. Kohlenbeck will slow things up and let his team catch up with him. And a New Haven foul.
We'll take it.
5:05 to go in the quarter.
Colonel Robinson might be his second time. Second foul, yep.
Just rimmed out. Tough break for the Tigers. Back the other direction comes New Haven. Moore for three. Got it. Keyshawn Moore for three. Lead back to 7. .444 to go in the first half. (24-17). Johnston inside the arc for 2. A little bit long. Nice offensive board by Kuhlenbeck. Johnston in front of the New Haven bench. Eisenhut, top of the key. They'll hand it back to Johnston. Under 4 to go in the second.
Go up, go up.
Cummins.
There you go. Good shot.
Yep, that's a good shot. Zach's just got to learn to finish that shot. And he can't be afraid to go back to it.
Oh, heck no.
What's interesting about Zach is we'll get about 1 or 2 of those early in the game, and then he doesn't go back to it, or we don't give him the ball in that same spot. Or he picks up a couple of fouls and finds himself...
Can't be as aggressive.
Outside threes, no good. Cummins with the rebound. .323 to go in the second quarter. 7-point lead. Kuhlenbeck has it stripped on the way to the bucket. Will stay with Bluffton. And taken away by New Haven, and they're going to throw it away.
Wow. Hey, the turnovers are pretty even now.
Gardner trying to find Clark, and Bulldogs turn it over. 3:07 left.
More of a man-to-man press that time.
Kuhlenbeck.
Nice.
Got it. Mitchell Kuhlenbeck.
That's a tough shot. Hey, we're keeping it close.
Lead is 5. Baumgartner getting set to check back in. Rowan for 3. No. Nice board by Riley Johnston. Tigers can cut it to 3, but they turn it over. Upshaw. And that's going to be a foul. That should go against Upshaw. Yep. 2:12 left in the half, 26-19.
Coach Benedict's getting pretty animated over there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Zach. I don't know whether it was push or just stumbled, but
I think he stumbled.
Clark with the bucket. Bluffton's got to be careful not to let this lead grow too large.
That's a 5-0 run.
(29-19), 9-point edge. Be nice to see a bucket here.
Yeah, we need one.
Oh, and Riley looking for Zach. Threw it away.
Oh, they going to count that?
And one. Wow.
I thought he might have walked, but maybe not. Euro step, excuse me. Good play.
Johnson with the foul. Full timeout, Tigers.
Wow.
We'll be back.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Every team knows that the three-point play can be a winning move. That's why State Farm and me, Kevin Beatty, and my team are here to help you go for three by combining your home, auto, and life insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home, auto, and life. It's just another way we're here to help things go right. So call me, State Farm agent Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928 or in Bern at 589-2077.
1:31 to go to the line. So Carl Clark trying to convert the three-point play. Short. Oh, an offensive board. Back up and good. That's a backbreaker, Scott.
Wow.
Gardner with the bucket.
Yeah, that hurt.
Pulling back for three. No. Need to stop. Need to stop.
Yes, we do.
Three-pointer on its way is no good. Another offensive board. New Haven will reset. Irie Young on the floor wearing number 42. Got it.
Wide open.
Brakar Clark. Timeout New Haven. 50 seconds left. I'll be back.
Located in Fort Wayne, Indiana, the University of St. Francis is a private Catholic university enrolling 2,300 students in majors ranging from the liberal arts to the creative arts to the health services. Small class sizes, personal attention, and the freedom to explore your options. A USF education has a lot to offer. Visit their beautiful campus and see for yourself how you can be a part of the University of St. Francis. Visit usf.edu to learn more about the University of St. Francis.
Not that long ago, it was a 5-point lead. Now it is up to 16, just like that.
Literally just like that.
Tigers were keeping it in the 4 and 5 range for a long time. Now they've got a deep hole to climb out of. 45 seconds left in the half. Kohlenbach at 30. Mitchell picks up his dribble and tries to get it over to Coral.
Good hustle.
It'll be off Rowan. It'll stay Bluffton basketball with 20 seconds left. .15 seconds, Bumgardner. Needs to be careful on a 5-second call.
Yeah.
Johnston. Back outside. Bumgardner at 2. Got to get it off. Johnston just gets it off and sinks it.
We'll take it.
And the Tigers. And I'll tell you what, the one thing we've done pretty effectively this year.
In the quarter.
End the quarters. We've closed quarters well.
Compared to
we
last
really
year.
have. I mean, it's been pretty interesting. All right. With that, Scott's going to crunch some stats. We'll take a little bit of a break. Be right back.
At Adams Memorial Hospital, we care for the things that mean the most to you, your health, your family, and your community. Compassion is just as important to us as being accredited, or our Follow My Health online patient portal, or having top-of-the-line medical technology. Because at Adams Memorial Hospital, exceptional care means listening a little longer, a hug, or a kind gesture from a nurse. Compassion and medical expertise. That's Adams Memorial Hospital. Exceptional care close to you.
You care about your community, you shop local, and you enjoy personal interaction.
But also their contributions after leaving Bluffton High School. This special achievement is well deserved. We are on to include Brett Brandon as the latest members of the Bluffton Athletic Hall of Fame class of 2017. Before we call on Brett Romer and Brandon Miller to step forward, we are also pleased to announce that we're privileged to have a few Athletic Hall of Fame members here with their families with us tonight. So to all members of the Bluffton Athletic Hall of Fame, as well as our family members representing Athletic Hall of Fame members, please stand at this time. Let's give these current Hall of Fame members and their families a nice round of applause. Thank you. At this time, we have Brett Rover, who is joining Mr. Thompson at center court. We would like to thank Brett and his family for being here tonight, first of all. Then we'd also like to congratulate Brett and welcome him to the Bluffton Athletic Hall of Fame class of 2017. We will now read the information from Brett's plaque. Brett is a 2001 graduate of Bluffton High School. Brett was a two-sport athlete and finished his high school career with a total of 7 major league awards. He was awarded with an Ensign Robert Gardner Memorial Award for being the most outstanding male athlete his senior year. Brett is the only two-sport Indiana All-Star member in the same year in cross-country and track. He competed in the Indiana Ohio All-Star meets in both cross-country and track his senior year. He earned 4 medals in track, 3 in cross-country. Brett also served as the head coach for the boys track team and the boys cross-country team for 6 respective seasons. As a member of the cross-country team, he was a sectional and regional champion in 1999 and 2000. Brett also made the IHSA state cross-country team in 1990, 2000, and 2001. As a member of the boys track team, Brett caught 5 individual sectional championships in the 1600 meter and 3200 meter races in 1999, 2000, and 2001. In 2000 and 2001, Brett was also a regional track champion in the 1600 meter and 3200 meter runs respectively. In these same years of 2000 and 2001, he placed in the IHSA state track meet while competing in the 1600 meter run and placing 3rd place in the 3200 meter run. He still holds the Bluffton school records in the 1600 meter and 3200 meter in the track and the school record for cross country. After high school, he ran cross-country track for Taylor University and competed in 2002 and 2003 in Indiana national meets where he was named the top 10 fastest distance runners in AIA. Brett has owned his own successful business since he was in 8th grade, where he's employed several people and has had several thousands of customers. Again, we'd like to congratulate Brett Rover and welcome him to the Bluffton Athletic Hall of Fame. Now is the time we want to bring another person to join Mr. We would also like to thank Brandon and his family for being with us tonight on this special occasion. We'd like to congratulate Brandon and welcome him into the Bluffton Athletic Hall of Fame class of 2017. We will now read the information from Brandon's plaque. Brandon is a 1999 graduate of Bluffton High School. Brandon also earned a total of 10 major league medal awards as a Tiger athlete, giving him a Silver League blanket. He was also awarded the Einstein Robert Baumgartner Memorial Award for being the most outstanding male athlete his senior year. Brandon earned 4 medals in baseball, 3 in basketball, and 3 in football. In his career, he was named a captain to each team his senior year. He was also a member of the 1988 Regional Champion Football Team and the 1989 ACAC Conference Championship Team. He earned ACAC All-Conference honors in 1989, as well as being named to the 1989 All-State Football Team as a defensive back. In 1989-1990, Brandon earned ACAC First Team Basketball and ACAC First Team in Baseball. His senior baseball season, he added an average of 371 with 34 RBIs, 6 home runs, while leading the team to an ACAC baseball championship. He also excelled in academics and baseball while attending Marietta College from 1990 to 1994. Brandon was a 4-year level award winner while in college and earned an OAC selections in both academics and on the baseball diamond in 1992 and 94. He was selected individually to the first team All-NCAA Mid-East region in 1994. He also earned GTE Academic All-American Baseball Team Awards in 93 and 94. His team were Mid-East Regional NCAA champions and played in the NCAA Division III College World Series in 1991 and 1992. Marietta College was OAC champions in each of the 4 years Brandon was on the team. Brandon is the co-owner of a physical therapy clinic. He serves as a certified athletic trainer, a physical therapist, and provides sports performance training. He also is the coach for a high school basketball team. Brandon has earned a bachelor's degree in sports medicine, a master's degree in exercise physiology, and a master's degree in physical therapy. Congratulations to Brandon Howard, and we welcome him into the Bluffton Athletic Hall of Fame class of 2017.
Okay, a couple new members into the Bluffton Hall of Fame. And Scott, I think you know these guys.
A little bit, yeah. Went to school with Brandon, played football, baseball with him. And Brett is my brother's age, so I've known Brett since he's been probably 8 years old.
So congratulations to them. Scott claims he can go into any town in Indiana and find somebody he knows.
I can pretty much, yeah. It's weird, but yes, I can. Kind of a joke my little boy and I going on.
All right, Scott, how about some stats here at halftime?
Let's start with New Haven. 35 points at the half. Let's start with Clark with 6, Moore with 3, Harris with 17, Mitchell with 2, Gardner with 2, Robinson with 2, and Joey Rowland with 2. For Bluffton, Kuhlenbeck with 5, Baumgartner with 3, Cole with 6, Eisenut with 2, and Riley Johnson with 2. Rebounds, unofficially, I had the Tiger with only 5, New Haven 12. Turnovers, Tigers 10, New Haven 4. Deflections, I have New Haven with 11 and Bluffton 5.
Yeah, just think about that, the rebounds and the turnover numbers, Scott. How many additional chances New Haven is getting?
At least 6. So, 6.
Oh, plus the rebound
18,
difference, right?
Yeah. So, there you go. Oh, free throws, Bluffton's 1 for 2. And New Haven is 3 for 4.
That's been another stat that the Tigers have really struggled with, getting to the line to shoot free throws.
Well, we're not penetrating the lane.
Now, if you flip back to the Mississinawa game, Scott, Tigers barely got to the line. They were 4 or 5 from the line.
Well, if you shoot all jump shots.
And all 5 of those, if I remember correctly, came in the fourth quarter.
Yep, you're right.
They did not get to the line the entire first 3 quarters.
Well, you drive they shoot so many jump shots. You got to drive to the lane to get fouled. I mean, you're not going to get fouled a lot by shooting a 20-footer. So that's your problem right there.
So Tigers down by 14, 35-21. Going back to the Sagarin prediction here. Let's see if I can pull that back up. Tigers back in action Friday at Southwood. Southwood is 16-4. New Haven, or the Sagarin prediction tonight was 66-40. Pretty close to that pace right now. Tigers drew Canterbury in the opening round of sectionals.
Yep.
And don't be fooled by the Canterbury record.
Nope.
They are 6-14, but they play the toughest schedule in the sectional, and their wins. They beat Northfield 69-53. That's a Northfield team. The Tigers lost by 22.
Yep. It's not going to be easy.
They beat Columbia City at Columbia City. That's who Norwell probably faces in round 2 of their sectional.
Wow.
They took care of Adams Central, who we lost to twice by 12, 52-40. So even though they're 6-14, they're going to be in the upper half of that echelon in that sectional.
Oh, absolutely.
Eastside right now is the favorite. So the Cavaliers, under the direction of Scott Krager in his 5th year, those games will be played at Woodland. Tigers tip it off 6 o'clock on Wednesday. All right, we're ready to head to the third. 35-21 New Haven basketball to open up the third. And they will throw it in the corner for Rowan. Gardner goes inside. They drop it down low, and a missed bunny by Harris. He didn't miss much in the first half.
No.
Tigers basketball, first time in the third quarter. Eisenhut goes outside Bumgardner. Boy, Evan has not shot the ball much in the last handful of games. Eisenhut spins and blocked by Rowan.
Good try.
Rowan for 3.
Ooh,
no.
Missed it. Thought he had that. Looked good from the release.
One minute going here in the third. Get it into Coral. He'll go back outside to Quillenbeck. Back to Coral. Max spins, and he's going to be fouled. And shoot 2.
I've been fighting, losing my voice all day today.
Fouls on Whitney Harris. His first, team's first of the second half. Max gets the first to go. If I recorded this correctly, I think the Tigers used up 3 of their 5 timeouts in that first half.
Wow.
So they're left with only 2.
Is that including the 20-second or 30-second one too?
I think they used 2 30s and a full, if I remember right.
Good hustle.
And Bulldogs misfiring here early in the third. Gardner to Jackson Engel. Oh, good find down low, but Evan can't get it to drop. Good ball movement by the Tigers, but they do not get rewarded for it. And back the other direction, Harris with another bucket. Jackson Engel for 2. Jackson, I believe, had a 3 in the first quarter.
Yes, sir.
Adds a bucket here. Senior with 5 here on senior night.
Looks like we went to the zone.
Rowan for 3. No.
Wow.
And Harris with the offensive board and the putback.
That's a man rebound right there. 2-2-1 zone. There you go.
Nice break by the Tigers.
They had Gabe.
Coral to Kohlenbeck. Baumgartner. Five minutes to go here in the third. Eisenhut.
Double dribble. Nope, 3 seconds.
Yep, 3-second call. New Haven basketball, 4:36 to go in the third. Rowan just inside the elbow. No, boy, he hasn't hit much.
I think they called the foul on him, too.
Yep, I think you're right. Demario Robinson in for the Bulldogs. And the Tigers got to break the pressure again.
Oh, boy. I seen that coming.
Harris out of bounds. White basketball, 4:10 left in the third. 39-25. Kohlenbeck to the rim. No. I think Mitchell thought there was some contact there. Didn't get a call.
There you go.
But Bulldogs continue to misfire. Steal by Harris. He's got Gardner on the run. Nice bounce pass. Sets him up nicely. Gardner for 2.
Uh-oh.
Baumgartner has it blocked. Gardner on the run. Good feed down to Gardner.
Inside.
Tiger timeout. I think that's their 4th. We'll be back.
Yep.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $5 flavor menu. Just $5 each when you order 2 or more. Say yes to a medium one-topping pizza. Yes to Wing Street Wings. Yes to new stuffed garlic knots. And much more. It's easy to say yes to our first ever $5 flavor menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
The $5 flavor menu is now available from your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton. To place an order, call 824-5701 or order online at pizzahut.com.
The Bowling Center in Bluffton has Friday Night Trio League.
for ages 4 through 19 with sign-ups going on now. This 10-week league is at 7 p.m. on Fridays for $8.25 per week for 3 games and shoes. Also on Friday, it's Friday Fun from noon to 6 p.m. Bowl for just $1 and shoe rental is only 50 cents. The Bowling Center, 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton. Visit bowlbluffton.com. Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Scott Menser, Scott Baker on the call. 3:08 left in the third, 43-25 Bulldogs.
Yeah, we better start scoring real quick.
Tigers will finish up their regular season Friday when they travel to Southwood. Under 3 to go.
Go up.
Baumgartner, no,
There
he'll
you
get
go.
fouled.
That's what we need to do more of right there.
Gardner with the foul, his first, team's third. Baumgartner to the line, shooting 2. (43-26). And second's no good. We got a whistle here. Coral with the foul. McConnell in for Baumgartner. 2:42 left in the third.
Oh, boy, Burn, pick him up. He blocked that. Wow.
Robinson in the corner. Harris against McConnell. Nice job by Cole keeping him off, but Gardner with the offensive board back up and in.
That inside game has absolutely killed us tonight.
19-point lead. And Max is going to lose it. Eisenhut in for Coral. Keyshawn Moore bringing up the ball for the Bulldogs. Boy, another good find down low. They missed the easy bunny.
Well, we're in a zone. You're supposed to keep guys out of the paint with that. So apparently not working very well tonight.
Under 2 to go. Number 3, Zach Latham in. Gardner will inbound. Harris, boy, that's a tough shot.
Yeah, sure night.
Well, 47-26.
If we didn't know who the leading scorer is, I think we might have an idea tonight.
You think?
I think so. Very strong possibility of that.
Cole trying to bang down there with him a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to say something.
Johnston to Engel. Jackson Engel, one of the 2 seniors, tries to bounce it into Eisenhut, but...
Well, they had him, too, if it wouldn't hit his foot.
Cedric Mitchell in. 1:09 to go in the third. Kohlenbeck for 3. Yes!
Go. Needed that.
1 minute. 1 minute to go in the third. Gardner for 3. Short. Kohlenbeck with the board. 40 seconds. Well, they try to throw it into McConnell, and Latham
will
go to the line with 28 seconds left in the quarter. 47-29.
Lefty.
Number 32, Clifton Harris, a senior, on the floor for the first time tonight. And Latham makes 1 of 2.
They're going straight man press now. Straight up. There you go.
John, nice job by Riley Johnston.
Ball faking up.
10 seconds. Moore was 6. Robinson 3. They try to go down low. They find Mitchell, and that is the end of the third. 48-31 after 3. We'll be back.
At Adams Memorial Hospital, we care for the things that mean the most to you, your health, your family, and your community. Compassion is just as important to us as being accredited, or our Follow My Health online patient portal, or having top-of-the-line medical technology. Because at Adams Memorial Hospital, exceptional care means listening a little longer, a hug, or a kind gesture from a nurse. Compassion and medical expertise. That's Adams Memorial Hospital. Exceptional care close to you.
Every team knows that the three-point play can be a winning move. That's why State Farm and me, Kevin Beatty, and my team are here to help you go for 3 by combining your home, auto, and life insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home, auto, and life. It's just another way we're here to help things go right. So call me, State Farm Agent Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928 or in Bern at 589-2077.
Fourth quarter we go, 48-31. Final 8 minutes. Last time these seniors will step onto this floor as Bluffton Tigers. Mitchell Kolovac and Jackson Engel. Turn around from the elbow. Can't get the roll. Turnover 5 by New Haven.
For their second of the half so far.
I believe Bluffton has 1 timeout.
Good call. Moving screen up top.
Gavin King, who's on the floor, picks up that foul. Kohlenbeck, King, McConnell, Bumgardner, and Coral right now for Bluffton. New Haven's got Latham, Clifton Harris, Robinson, Moore, and Mitchell. Latham for 3.
Wow.
And the lead is 20. Riley Johnston getting set to check in.
Ooh.
Just inside the arc.
Nice.
Max Coral. .613 left. Boy, I don't know how they found him down there. Latham for another 3. Kohlenbeck, nope. And back the other way goes Moore. Nice bounce pass to Latham. He kind of chucks it up there, and boy, who was that? Mitchell with the tip-in.
He was up at the rim when he tipped that.
Kohlenbeck for 3. Yes! .53-36. How many Mitchell have, Scott?
Points, 11.
Latham for 3 again. He doesn't mind throwing it up.
That's an overback.
Engel and Johnston in. Five minutes to go. Kohlenbeck fires the 3. Yes!
There we go. Find something. Keep going to it.
So Kohlenbeck got very hot.
Here comes the starter
against Mississinawa. Heating it up here in the 4th.
New Haven's got a line shift coming.
Timeout, New Haven. Let's take a look at another one of those Kohlenbeck 3s. Well, this is the end of the quarter shot by Johnston. This should be Mitchell's last 3. You'll see Kohlenbeck come off the screen. And they'll just give him 5 feet, and Mitchell says, why not?
Yep.
.422 left. Stays New Haven basketball. They did pretty much go back to their starters.
They did, yeah. So was that last turnover. He brought the whole bench in.
So starting 5 for New Haven. Bluffton answers with Kohlenbeck, Engel, Johnston, Coral, and Gavin King. Harris is short with it. And we're halfway through the 4th.
Yes, we are. They're still going to press. Come on, guys.
Jackson Engel finds Johnston. How many times have we gotten to the line tonight, Scott?
Let me check.
Coral travels.
I think it's 5 for 7.
5 for 7.
Yeah. Wow.
Boy, good ball movement. Upshaw with the bucket.
Made that look easy, didn't they?
Max Coral back the other way. Nice job. 55-41, under 3 left. Hudson Shalley and Zach Cummings getting set to check in.
I think he's going to hold the ball a little bit the way it looked. Now, maybe not.
Outside 3 is long. Oh, good offensive board by Harris, but he's going to lose it out of bounds. Cummins and Shalley in. And Mitchell Kohlenbeck gets a nice round of applause coming back to the bench here on senior night. Mitchell has not been on the bench much. He has logged a ton of minutes.
I know it. Uh-oh. Turn and go.
Cummins hard to the basket and got it to go. There you go. (55-43). Coach Benedict's going to continue to empty his bench here. 1:46 left. Gardner. It's not James Gardner of the Rockford Files.
No. You are correct.
Timeout Tigers. That should be their last. And that. Let's take a break.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain. And more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana.
All right, that timeout was pretty much just to get substitutions in. $1:30 left. Shalley, King, McClish, Cummins, and Kaiser right now for Bluffton. Gavin King, no. And Latham's going to get tripped from behind. I'm going to try to give you the Bulldogs. Some of these guys aren't even listed.
Oh, boy.
Latham. Davian Harris.
Yep, he's on here.
Donovan Lewis.
Yep.
Erie Young. And 40. I don't know who 40 is.
Huh.
If we go by the JV numbers, it's Nick Sexton.
Good call.
$50 seconds left.
It's my bedtime.
Oh, just now 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Scotty's usually in bed at 7:30.
Oh, come on.
Oh, I'm being deadly serious. So much excitement at the residence, you know. Why not?
Everett Johnson in the game for Bluffton. Blake Kaiser underneath for 2. The Tigers with a little run here in the fourth. They've got it down to 12. I think it got as high as 20. And of course, that was Donovan Lewis on that 3. And that's going to be the ball game. 60-45 is your final. And Scott will wrap up some stats, and we'll see if Coach comes up.
Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain.
And more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located. Across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H Park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Carrie Ginnis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Carrie Ginnis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located. Across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H Park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Carrie Ginnis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Carrie Ginnis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Scott's still crunching away over there. Tigers fall to 5-16. New Haven picks up win number 17. And a 15-point win here tonight, 60-45 is your final. Are you done over there?
Getting a cold or something. Anyway.
All right. Let's have it.
All right, let's start with New Haven. Excuse me. We have Clark with 6, Latham with 4, Keyshawn Moore with 3, Harris with 23, Mitchell with 4, Lewis with 3, Gardner with 8, and Upshaw with 4, and Rowan with 2. For Bluffton, Kuhlenbeck with 14, Bumgardner 4, Max Coral with 10, Engel with 2. Let's see, where are we at here? Eisenhut with 2, Johnson with 4, Kaiser with 2, Everett Johnson with 2, and McConnell with 2. Rebounds, unofficially, Bluffton I have for 10, New Haven 22. Turnovers I have, Bluffton with 17, New Haven with 8. Deflections I have Bluffton with 8, and New Haven with 17. Blocks I have the Bulldogs with 2, Bluffton with 1. Free throws I have Bluffton 4 for 6, and New Haven 4 for 5.
All right, it does look like Coach is making his way up. So Kuhlenbeck with 14, Coral with 10. Tigers in double figures tonight. And
there you go. Yeah. I provide the Altoid, so that's what the toys is.
And the Tigers draw Canterbury.
Mm-hmm.
They will finish up on Friday against Southwood.
Be a good game.
Southwood 16-4 coming into tonight.
Good game, Coach.
And Coach Benedict making his way up. Well, Coach, this is a pretty talented New Haven squad. And, you know, for a while, we were hanging in that 4 or 5 range, and then they kind of went on about a 10, 11-point run.
We had 2. We had missed layup, down 4, could have cut it to 2. 3-pointer puts them up 7. Another missed layup, another 3, down 10. Turnover, down 12. Turnover, down 14 in 4 possessions.
Yeah, and I think they had a bucket, an and one, and they got an offensive board and put it back. Kind of a 4-point possession.
Right. So, I mean, it's one of those things where, they can spurt out on you so quickly. Every possession's got to be secure with the ball, finishing strong, shot faking inside to get them up in the air before we go try to score on it. Got to make sure you get defensive transition back. So, when they had to play against all 5 of us, when we were all back, we were in pretty good shape. Once we stopped giving up interior passes to 5, we did a much better job. But, they're so strong and physical inside, but yet they're so quick on the perimeter as well. I mean, there's just the game plan is not real complex, but it's very difficult to pull off with their athleticism, their size.
And they move the ball extremely well.
They do. They pass it well. They shoot it well. The Breckhart Clark kid can really shoot it. Tonight, their inside kid really kind of had his way with us a little bit early in the game, and then once we kind of settled in and just kind of got into our zone and packed it in and made them take perimeter shots, and we rebounded the first miss, we were in pretty good shape. But again, once they spurt out on you and get up 12, get up 14, then it's kind of like, it's every game you kind of see guys see that situation and think they're going to get it back in 1 shot or 2 shots. I mean, it's just you got to chip away at it 1 possession at a time. We talked to them at the end of, at half about, it's 14 right now. Let's try to chip away, get it down to 8. By the end of the third quarter, put us within striking distance, and then we can kind of see what happens in the fourth quarter. And we kind of got there at one point in time. I think we were at 12. Right. Had the possession, had a decent shot, didn't go down. They were able to score on the other end, and again, you're just in that fighting an uphill battle all night long. But proud of the way the kids continued to compete throughout the game. I mean, at some point in time, we got to the point to where, we cut it to maybe 12. He subs all his guys back in. Yep. It's one of those things where early in the year, I can think back to our Garrett game, to our Central Noble game. We kind of rolled in those games. It went from 15 to 20 quickly, to 20 to 25 quickly, from 25 to 30, and our guys just kind of, backed up, kind of caved a little bit. Late in the year here, they're starting to stay with it longer. They're starting to stay with longer possessions. With about a 2-minute spurt in the second quarter and about a 2-minute spurt in the third quarter, we played pretty well on both ends of the floor. They're just fortunate enough to be able to have a little bit of a lead, and then when they make that spurt, they jump that lead up into a double-digit lead, which is then harder to come back and harder to overcome. But pleased with the way the guys are kind of sticking with it. And again, we've experimented going small. We've kind of went big for a while. We're just trying to find the right buttons to push to get guys to play under control and understand where their rhythm is to get their shot, and trying to find a consistent second and third score game in and game out that will be consistently there to count on that offensive production. Because again, we've talked numerous times about the offense has got to complement the defense has got to complement the offense, and when one of those things go dry for a long period of time, it's very tough to keep getting stops against a varsity basketball team.
I wanted to just go back to the Mississinawa game a little bit. I mean, Mitchell Colenbeck, holy smokes. After the first quarter, I think he had just about every point until we got to about the last final 2 minutes of the ball game.
I think the newspaper reports told me at the end of the 12 seconds in the first quarter to 58 seconds in the fourth quarter, nobody scored but Mitchell. And again, that's, it's good from the standpoint he was hot and our guys were finding him and they were patient and Mitchell took good shots. The flip side of that is it'd be nice to get some other guys into the action to kind of keep things going to where they can't key on one guy. And, again, that's a thing where, again, Mitchell was 7 for 10 from the 3-point line that night. He shot it really well. Our guys did a great job of finding him, but again, in order to play against really good teams, you got to have that second and third scorer kind of step up. But really pleased with the way we played that game. They're a very, very good team as well. I think they've won 17 games this year.
And that was going to be my point. There's another team that I think they had 15 or 16 wins coming into that game, and we stuck with them all night long. Now, granted, Mitchell had a great night, but Mitchell's taking good shots. It's not like he's forcing shots up.
Correct.
And we stay with that squad pretty much the whole game.
Right. I think there's, think all of us are kind of going, if that effort was there in this game, if that effort was there in this game, then there could be a different story, and you might have a couple more wins under your belt, kind of feeling a little bit better about yourself. You get 2 wins going one way and 2 losses off it. It kind of makes you're upbeat a little bit more than what you are right now, and just kind of staying with that over and over. But again, we knew these last 3 games were going to be difficult. They were going to be challenging. Southwood coming up again is another senior-laden team that's very talented, very good, score a lot of points. Our defense is going to be tested, and then we've just got to continue to try to get consistently better and putting yourself in that position to go in against Canterbury in the sectional and come up with a win.
So, let's talk about that Canterbury squad a little bit, because people might look at that record and think a 6-win team.
Sure.
But that's a tough schedule those guys play.
Very tough schedule.
And you look at some of the wins they have, they're pretty quality wins against some quality teams. One team I know you know very well.
Right.
They knocked off Columbia City.
Right, they did. They again, their schedule is very tough. They play a lot of SAC schools. They play a lot of bigger schools for a school their size. The competition level for them on a night-in, night-out basis is very strong, and they're in games. You kind of look down through there, and you see maybe a couple of scores that are out of whack, but most of them, they're kind of in that 10-12 range, kind of where we are. You take a couple of games of ours that we got kind of blown out. Most of our games are in that 10-12 range where we're in fighting distance of getting something done. And again, they're playing against really good competition. So, our guys are going to have to go out and, again, possession by possession, take care of the basketball, stay solid defensively, make them shoot tough, difficult shots, limit them to 1 shot only. And, when you get into the tournament, crazy things can happen. Your emotions kind of play with you a little bit. You get tight. If there's teams that get tight that don't normally get tight. I mean, it's just that finality of it. If we don't get things done tonight, our season's over kind of thing. So that kind of builds into all of that as well. They're a team that they got really good guard play, and they don't have great size, but they play extremely hard and extremely physical, and that kind of overcomes a lot of things. And I think we're starting to get to that point a little bit.
The one game in that Canterbury schedule that kind of jumped out at me was their game against Northfield. I think they beat Northfield by double digits. And there's a team that's got some size.
Right. Yeah, but Northfield plays 5 guys. And if you get that guy in foul trouble, then it's a different game. If he's not on the floor for all 32 minutes, the big kid that they have is a really good player that kind of alters a lot of shots and controls the paint. If you're able to spread them out, knock down a couple threes where he has to get away from the basket, then you can kind of get to the lane, you get him in foul trouble, then they're not very deep. They only play 5 to 6 guys consistently night in, night out, and you've got to get into their bench, and I think that's a little bit of what Canterbury did in that game. Got him in foul trouble, was able to kind of get him onto the bench, and then it's kind of an even game with 6-1 guys.
Right.
And you're able to kind of do some things, and then the schedule that they play lends them to not be intimidated by a 6'1" physical kid, because they play that every single day in the SAC with the other teams that they play against. So, Coach Krieger does a really, really good job with them. He's been very successful over the years. Obviously, in the girls' side, he's been unbelievably solid. Moved to the boys' side a couple years ago. Had a really good run with the Paul kid and the Kurtz kid a couple years ago, and then Jalen Paul moves, and that probably totally changes the outlook of their team. I mean, he's a kid that has the ball in his hands 80% of the time, and now you're going to, for 3 years, he's had the ball in his hands 80% of the time, and then he's not there. Now you got to find and fill a void for ball handling. You got to fill a void for scoring. You got to fill a lot of things, and I'm sure that played into a little part of the early part of their schedule of just trying to get acclimated to somebody else handling the ball, and everybody having to do it by committee a little bit. So they've done a nice job. Again, you look at their record, it's going to be a little bit deceiving with the schedule they play, but I think we've had some games where we've played really well. Again, tonight I was pleased, obviously, with our Mississinawa game. I thought we played well, probably the most consistent game for long periods of time that we've had in a while. And then tonight, with the exception of a 2-minute spurt in the second, a 2-minute spurt in the third, we were kind of right with New Haven tonight. So we're seeing some positive things out of our guys. It's getting late in the year; they've kind of grinded through it. We've played a lot of people. We've quartered a lot of JV guys. Got a lot of guys minutes. We've played 12, 13 guys. And hopefully that experience is going to hopefully pay off for us in the tournament.
Yeah, I think you and I talked about heading into this stretch of these 3 games, and I've come away these last 2 games feeling pretty good. I'm really interested to see how well we do against Southwood.
Right.
And I feel like we've got a little momentum going.
We do.
Here.
We're playing okay. Again, it's one of those things where as a teenager, it's hard to kind of hear that you are getting better when you don't see a win. And I've told our guys multiple times. Columbia City once we lost 6 in a row. You had to win the sectional to go 500. We end up in the championship game of the semi-state, one game away from the state finals. I mean, it's just one of those things where if you just stay with it and then you hit that momentum and then it starts to click with you, and then you ride that momentum through, some things can happen for you. And I think this team is on the verge of kind of getting some of those things accomplished. They've just got to be able to be tough enough to finish some certain plays to kind of get them over the hump when the game's reachable, to kind of keep it in a manageable situation, either down 2, down 5, or up 1, up 3, rather than when you're down 5, you miss that shot, and you give up that 3, now you're down 8. Now you got to really kind of fight back in it. When it gets to that double digit, then it kind of just starts to play with kids' minds, and they've just got to stay with it and stay through it. And again, Mitchell's done a tremendous job as a senior leader all year long for us, but there's one of him. Those other guys are out there for the first time and kind of going through that and understanding that there's still a lot of game to be played when you're down 12 with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. There's still a lot of games to be played. Now you've got to play a lot more efficient. You've got to be efficient on both ends of the floor, and that's a phase where we've got to get better at. And I think if we get better at that, then we'll be able to handle those situations better.
Well, you'll have that with a young ball club too.
Yeah,
so,
it's again, it's one of those things that they are getting better. They are understanding some things a little bit better. They are understanding that the game's quicker. It's more physical. All of those things, they're kind of learning those adjustments. And again, I know it's they're learning lessons that's really going to help them in the future. And it's hard to not say, to dive into what you're doing right now, but I mean, they are learning things that's really going to help them in the future. And I know that. And as an experienced coach, obviously we're all competitive and we want to win, but, we're making incremental leaps in certain situations to hopefully kind of keep moving us forward in the right direction.
Right. Well, it is senior night. I'd be remiss without asking about your seniors today.
Yeah, Jackson Ingles, a tremendous young man. He kind of went into the year and he kind of knew that it was going to be a situation where he didn't know how much time he was going to get, and that's a difficult role to play in any team and in any phase. In the way high school athletics are going now, that there's not a lot of guys willing to do that. Come and practice every single day and not get a lot of game minutes and still be upbeat, be up positive, be a great teammate to younger guys, all those kind of things Jackson does on a daily basis, and people don't get to witness that and don't get to see that. But we get to see it as coaches. We love the way he's handled his situation and has been a real positive teammate all year long and has done some really good things in a practice setting to kind of get those younger guys to where they are learning some situations and getting better. You can't say enough about him being willing to play and accept that kind of a role. And again, it's a dying breed, honestly, this day and age of kids being willing to do those kind of things. And then Mitchell's the kid that just, what you see on game night is what we see every day in practice. He plays hard every possession. He doesn't take possessions off. He plays all 32 minutes. He never wants to come out in a practice situation either. And it's kind of there's situations where I'm upset maybe with our toughness or with maybe we didn't play as hard as what I thought we could. I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to go in today and we'll get after him. And I'm like, if I'm doing that, then I'm killing his legs even more than what they're already because he's playing 32 minutes every single night.
Right.
He's that kid that just does everything right fundamentally every drill. He doesn't take any time off. He goes in drills as hard as he goes in live segments and, again, leads by example. He's done a much better job being a vocal guy this year. Kind of concerned early in the year of how he was going to handle the whole going from kind of a secondary role to a primary role. And, I think he's answered the bell here. He's got 30 probably 3 times. He's been high 20s. A couple other times. He's done a really good job of accepting that situation and, again, leading a bunch of young guys in terms of, some things that when you've played as much as Mitchell has played, you kind of expect that guy to kind of know. And this is their first time going through it. He's kind of lending an arm to them and putting an arm around them and telling them and talking them through certain situations. And, again, it's always tough. I mean, I was in a situation where my coach left when I was a junior heading into my senior year. That's always a difficult situation because there's just that uncertainty of how's this going to go. And both of those young men have been a tremendous ambassador of the program that Kevin left here and hopefully the direction that we're taking the program now.
All right, Coach. Thanks as always, and we'll see you at Southwood.
All right, appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Good game.
Yeah. All right, Scott, let's wrap things up here. Player of the game tonight, Scott, I'll give it to you.
Got to give it to Mitchell.
All right, Mitchell Cornbeck is your WellsCountyVoice.com player of the game. Thank you for joining us here on the Voice Sports Network. Next game, Friday at Southwood. Have a great night.